Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So we're here for another one of our X Piles episodes in the series that we've been running. And honestly, my pile is really getting, much less. I'm feeling much more confident now about how it's all looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull a whole bunch from the pile, if you see what I mean. So I'm going to just pull in like this stuff here. And let's just kind of, get making or clearing. You know, some of this could just be cleared off the desk and that would help. And then, yeah, hopefully we can kind of then, clear the pile slightly more. So I'm just seeing what I've got here. So I've got quite a lot of, printed journal cards. So straight away, that's a big bulk, which can just go straight in my little container behind my desk. I've got some printable, not printables, some ephemera pieces, purchased ephemera pieces. So again, they can just be hung up now, and then I can pull them in as and when I need them. What else have I got here? So if I just pull it in kind of by embellishment type. So I've got some fussy cut pieces here, so that's absolutely fine. So I can put those down ready for fussy cutting. Oops, another printable journal card there. I've got a couple of bits here. Got a little envelope. Right, okay, so I've got this piece here. So straight away, we could just literally fold this in, and make something from this. So just fold it in like this into thirds, and we're just doing very quick, easy things to just get these pieces off of the desk very quickly, at a very fast rate. So yeah, I could just have it like that. I mean, to be honest, could even just leave it like that and not even kind of do anything else. That would be just, a piece then to tuck in as a pull-out piece of kind of like ephemera. So all I would do is maybe round the corners so it's got a slightly more finished off look. So we'll just round a couple of those bits there. Round this piece here, that's it. And that one, that's it. Okay. And then I've got some black lace. We could just put like a little bit of black lace on there. Again, just kind of finishing it off. So actually I've got this black lace. I've got quite a bit of black lace floating around. Well, let's have it there at the top. So, oops. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to pop this one down here. Okay. Like that. Okie dokie, stick that down. And then I've got some bling, I think, because there's some here from something else. Yep. So we could just put a little bit of bling on there. Okay. Oh, I can't wait for this pile to be gone, honestly. I'm literally like excited for, well, to be able to see my desk again, really, actually. So, yeah, and that's it. To me, that just feels like a finished piece of ephemera, because I could just pull that in and tuck that straight into a pocket, and then that's a foldable piece where you've got journaling space inside. So, yeah, that's done. So I'm just going to put that into my lap. Okay. So this one, again, it's a printed piece. It's got double-sided. So, again, we could just kind of make something with this straight away. Like that, okay, and then, yep. So again, it's just a little kind of foldy flip type piece. Just take that edge there, like that, okay. Like that, and this one. Okay. And then what we could do, I just squish this one down. Okay, and then should we have a bit of lace or something on here? So I've just got this lace. So I mean, these lace bits and things, I mean, they're just laying around on my desk, you know. I mean, that's just because my desk is so messy, obviously. Hence we're doing the series. But yeah, I'm just pulling things in, you know, because that's then more pieces that I'm using. So like that. Okay, just got that ribbon actually, which we rejected that ribbon earlier, but obviously it goes quite nicely on this piece because we've got that bright pink from the flowers. So let's put that there like that. Okay, I probably do want to have something over that, but I'm not sure what. Oh, I've got some of these bits which are from my printables that we did at Christmas. The freebies on my shabbydabbydoodah.co.uk website. So yeah, let's just take this one. Okay. Oh my goodness, how lovely does that look on there? So yeah, now it is quite big, so plenty of glue because it's going to have to kind of, yeah, go all across there. But how gorgeous is that? Love how that looks. And then do we want anything else? Just having a look to see what else I've got. So I've got some pink lace here. We might be having too much lace now, like a sort of overdose, an overdose of lace. But hey, I do love lace, so let's give it a try. Give it a try just in case. It might be a bit much. I don't know. I then think, oh, you can never have enough. Let me just cut this around slightly because it's a bit, you know, rubbish shape at the minute. So let's take that like that and oops. Get rid of this. I don't know what that is, but something's got stuck on there. Yeah, that's just one of the perils of something being left on my desk, to be honest. It's likely to pick up other things. Yeah, it's got like some paper or something stuck on there. Right, okay, I think that's gone. So yeah, I might just take this down slightly, just because it's a little bit too big, I think. Okay. Like that. Yeah, that looks pretty, doesn't it? So let's just pop that one down here. Okay. Oh, how pretty does that look? Yep, love that. So, and again, you know, that doesn't really need anything else. That just looks gorgeous just exactly as that is, you know, and that would just work as a little flip down. So that's 2 bits done. Okay, right, let's see what else we've got. So we've got all these bits and bobs here. So I've got this gorgeous sheet music cover, which I absolutely love. And obviously I've been kind of hoarding this. I'm kind of thinking I need to scan this in. So I'm going to put this to one side for scanning. So again, that's kind of got it off of my desk. Admittedly, it's now on another pile. So a pile for scanning. But hey, it's got it off of my desk. These are some envelopes, which again, you know, I don't need to be having these here. I've obviously pulled these in for probably a mass making or something. And then didn't use them. So again, these can go straight back into my envelope container that's beside my desk. So although I haven't used them, I have put them away. Right. Some book page here. Some, oh, another envelope there. So yeah, get rid of that one. Okay. Oh, we've got this. This is gorgeous, isn't it? So yeah, this is just some scrapbook paper. So I'm kind of thinking, should we just make a, well, let's do a tag from this because it's quite thick, this paper anyway. And what I'm thinking is, this is some of that painted book page, which we used for the Halloween journal. And if I put this onto here, it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone because I'm actually getting rid of this piece of paper as well. So I can back it onto there. This is quite thick, so, you know, although that's only book page, I think that will be sturdy enough, you know, because the scrapbook paper itself is thickish. So yeah, let's put that one down. Okay, like that. Okay, right. Press that down like that. Okie dokie. Right, let's just clean the desk. I'm just going to cut this down. Like that. Just cut this down as well on the side. Okay. And across the bottom, across the top bit. Okay. Snip off these corners. Oh. Trying to make it tag shaped. I've made a horrible job of that. Okay, right, let's bin all of this. So yeah, that's a few more things gone. Right, now what do we want to put on here is the question. So I've got some sheet music. Right, let's have a look and see from the like clustery type things that I've got laying around if we've got anything that we could use straight away. So not that one, no. But that, you know, gets that off of my desk because it didn't really need to be on here, did it? Got this. I mean, she is quite nice on there, I've got to say. Yeah, let me just take her down a bit because she is quite wide. Okay. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, much, much better. So, yeah, we can definitely have her on there. And just have a look and see what else I've got here. Oh, I did have that painting one. Just going to put him to the side as well. Right, I've got some blue lace. Oh, what about the blue lace? So again, just take that down. Okay. Oh my goodness, how pretty is that? So just take this little sort of piece out. Oh, how gorgeous and yummy does that look? So I'm just going to glue the sheet music down. Okay. Right, and then this here is going to go on there. So again, just get my blendy tool wherever I've now put that. It's now buried somewhere. Oh, who knows where that's gone? Yeah, no clue. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right, so I'm just going to go around here a bit. Okay. Right, now I'm going to rough the edges up of the tag, and I know not everybody likes this, but I do really love how this looks when you rough the edges up. It just really just gives it, you know, dimension, I think. So, yeah, you know, it all kind of adds to the feel of the tag. So, yeah, right, and then just going to ink around now on the edge there. Okay, loving that. And then here, got that one. Okay, and then we're going to have that lovely bit of blue lace coming out. How pretty is that? So yeah, just like that. So I'm going to hot glue this piece down, which will then just, you know, clamp that lace down as well. So okay, like that. Okay. Now, I did have some ribbon here. I'm going to just hang this up behind my desk again, where the ribbon belongs. And then that's, you know, something else gone from the desk. That's, yep, not now in my way. Honestly, because it had just got to the point where, you know, things were not really working out. Things had got so, you know, so diabolically messy. So yeah, things now are much more manageable. You know, even though there's still a long way to go, probably, you know, by most people's standards. To me, this just feels, oh, so much better. Right, I quite like that ticket there. So I'm just going to literally glue this ticket down as a tab at the top. So like that. Okay. Oops, just needs to come down slightly more. Like that. And then I quite liked this little piece of lace. So, and you know, that's just a sort of scrap, that lace, but let's just have that here. Okay, and yeah, have it like that. And I'm thinking maybe a bit of bling or something just across there that will clamp that into place. So let's just see. Actually, oh, that's quite pretty, isn't it? Now I've also got this little purple flower, which I felt like this can take purple. I felt like there was purple in this paper, but actually now I'm looking, I can't really see any, but I still feel like it could take some purple. So let's give it a try, shall we? Oops. Yeah, something like that, I think. So that there. Just put another glue stick in. Okay, and this one here. Yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? Oops. And then this lace here, I wonder if we could have another one of those purple flowers. Oh my goodness, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Oh no. I should really put my glasses on, and maybe then I would not be making quite such a bad job of this, but yeah, at the moment I don't think I'm doing very well at all. Oh my goodness, I'm just literally pulling this flower apart, I think, but let me put my glasses on. I will maybe have a bit more luck. Okay. Right, let's try again. There we go. So yeah, I'm thinking kind of that purple flower, just like, you know, just holding this piece of blue lace down somewhere. Okay. And then it still needs something else, so I'll put that there. And we'll just check whether we could have another purple flower, although seem to have damaged this, maybe beyond repair. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that one's no good. Okay. We could even have that flower as like a little cluster down the bottom. Quite like how that looks. I wouldn't normally do that type of thing, but it does look quite pretty, doesn't it? Okay, let's just see. I've got a wax seal. I mean, again, really, just because I'm using, you know, things that are on the desk. So, you know, if it's on the desk, it's possibly going to get used. Let's have that there, shall we? Okay, like that, and let's just see. What else have we got? Really looking for something to put across here, you know, to help that lace kind of stay on there. This is some of that beautiful dyed lace that we did at Christmas. during that use up a piece of lace series that we did in the, you know, Christmas to New Year. Oh, I wish I'd spotted that first, actually. Right, I'm just going to put this down like that. Okay. Right. Let's leave that one like that, because it looks pretty, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, that's another one done. Okay, let's see. So then we've got like some scrappy bits. So let's just kind of make a, you know, a little kind of scrappy torn piece, I think. So let's just do this. Okay, and then this one. Like that. And then I just love doing these types of pieces at the moment. They're kind of one of my favourite things to do. You know, just at the moment, I don't know why, but yeah, I just really love how they look, you know, kind of just layering up different sort of bits and bobs. You get such a pretty look that, yeah, I just really, really love them. You know, they're obviously really quick and easy to make, but they look great, don't they? So, yeah, I like how that looks. Now, do we want this piece of sheet music in there as well? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm just going to staple this together. Oops, get my staple. A stapler, even. There we go. So, yeah, that's just a light little scrappy piece now. Loving that one. Okay, yeah, that's done. What else have we got? So now we've got just this ledger. Now this as well is a vintage ledger, but it's not overly discoloured. So, you know, it's kind of, yeah, like holding its own, if you know what I mean. Now, just wondering whether I could do this. So just take that ledger. Now, obviously, as you can see, I've kind of obviously torn some off at some point. So if I fold that in there and then just cut this down here, and then, oops, not very straight. And then what I'm thinking is, you know, these are then just a couple of bits that we can just use to put into pockets and things, you know, when we need things to, yeah, pop into pockets and stuff pockets with. So could have a little bit of blue lace. Let's just take this down here. Okay. Bit of blue or okay. Let's put this one on here. Just again, mop that up. Oh dear. Yeah, mop that one up. So again, just kind of trim around the overhang like that. Okay. So how pretty does that look? And then here I've just got a flower. You know, these are just literally bits that are laying about on my desk. I mean, you know, some may argue fancy having such a lot of rubbish on your desk. Whereas I just think, wow, how lucky was that I happen to have those bits laying around on the desk. But yeah, I mean, I realise some people would just go, well, how messy are you in the first place that you had all these bits and pieces laying about? Do we want it like this? Or do we want the blue? I mean, do we want the flower at all? I don't know. Maybe not. Just put the blue down there. Okay. You know, and again, that's getting that blue lace out from the desk as well. So, you know, it's a win-win. We're getting lots of bits all put out on there. Okay, that looks good. Can just ink these up a bit. Okay. no, now. Ooh. Just seeing what else I've got, whether I've got anything else that might just be, you know, just the right thing. I have got some of my vintage circles, but they're probably a little bit big. Got some of those bits that we did as the freebie at Christmas. Let's just try one of those. Okay. That's quite nice, isn't it? So just going to ink that up a bit. Should we just pop that on there? Oh, that's better, isn't it, now with the flower? That flower, obviously, it just needed something else with it, didn't it? Wasn't looking quite right on its own, but now it's got something else with it. It looks good, doesn't it? So, yeah. Okay. Have a very quick look. Got a little bit bling. Probably not. Right, okay, so we've got those two bits done. So that's more gone. Okay, right, then I've got obviously the remainder of this scrapbook paper. So what we could do, kind of cluster bases, or we could make a little banner, or we could make a banner paperclip actually. So let's do that. So let's just take that down like that. Yeah, okay. This is going to need to come down way more, isn't it? What am I thinking? Okay. Right, let's just do... like that and like that, okay. Okay, so they're quite nice, aren't they? Or to be honest, it could even just do like a banner like that. It doesn't even need to be a paperclip, actually. You know, we could just have that as a banner. And then actually, could use that little bit of the blue lace. That gets that off of my desk then as well, once and for all, which is all good. Got my circles here. So let's try, actually let's try the face. And these are just, yeah, my vintage circles. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I've lost track now of what I've said and what I haven't said. So I do apologise if I'm now waffling on and repeating myself. Okay. There we go. Right, let's just ink this up. Okay, and yeah, go around the edge there, like that. Okay, right, now I'm just going to glue this together here, like that. Okay. And then the lace, kind of thinking, yeah, let's just have a bit of lace there. Oops. And this bit. Okay. Oh my goodness, I mean, how lovely is that? So, yep, pop that there, pop this one down here. Okay. And then, let's see. That's a bit weird to have the boot, isn't it? Yeah, that's peculiar. So, yeah, not the boot. Now this is a little die cut piece, but what I'm thinking is if I just cut this down, and then we just ink this up a bit. Again, this is that kiss cut. And I know I've said this a billion times now, but, you know, I always feel weird if I've kiss cut something, but I feel fine if it's, you know, been bought like it. I don't know what that's about, but I think I'm just not very good at kiss cutting, and I just feel like then it just looks like, you know, I'm very amateurish and I can't fussy cut. So whereas when I've bought it like it, then of course that's fine because everyone knows it's been bought like it. So weird, just weird. I think this one. Okay. Okey-dokey. So we could have that number to the side. You know, I mean, it's not necessary, but sometimes just these little things, they all kind of add, don't they? And, you know, they're building like character to your bits. So, yeah, they all kind of, you know, add a bit of character to it. Let's just see if we want a bit of lace at the top. Oops. Oh dear, sorry about this. It's like getting caught on my glue threads that are stuck on me now. Okay. What do we think to that? I mean, again, it's quite overdone now. You know, we've got a lot of bits going on this little tiny banner, but I think it can take it. It's, yeah, it's looking really pretty, isn't it? So, yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? Right, okay, that's another piece done. Okay, right, we've got these bits now. Now, this was the Joey DeFee snippet strip things. Now, I have to say, as you can see, this has been buried on my desk and now is kind of a bit damaged. So that's, you know, that's a shame, to be honest. But we could reinforce this with something else. I've also got this, which was laying around on my desk, which actually colour-wise not bad. So we could kind of put this on here. Or even on the reverse, to be honest. Yeah, I quite like it like that. And then kind of cut this down to make a sort of, what do you call it? Belly band. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm just going to glue this down. Now I'm going to glue this all around. Now I'm putting quite a bit of glue on this because it's got very damaged on my desk. So I want to try and kind of like capture everywhere that is damaged, if that makes sense. So, you know, everywhere where I've got torn bits, I want to kind of try and, yeah, try and actually glue them down rather than have them just damaged. So like that. Okay, there we go. Right, and then just going to cut this along here. Okay, I'm just going to cut it straight across at the top like that. Okay, go down the side. Oops. Like that. Okay, right, I'm going to be really good and I'm going to throw this away. I do not need to keep things like that. It's just ridiculous. Okay, right, so this piece here. So let's see what we can do with this. So we're just kind of trying to make this like some sort of belly band or something. I mean, to be honest, what I could do is actually just get rid of that side bit now, I suppose. Yeah. Because I did really like the look of it as it was. You know, that kind of weird shape. So, yeah, I guess what I've done is just reinforce it and strengthened it now, which is good, isn't it? Well, that's better. I don't mind even having one straight side, so long as, yeah, one side's kind of as it was, you know, kind of curly. So, yeah, quite like how that looks. Now, we could have, and again, I'm just using things that are here. So, obviously, I've got these vintage circles, so we could have one of those we could have, I've got this like snippet piece, could have something like that. That feels a bit colourless to me. You know, I feel like it needs something a bit more contrasting. But this may be a little bit on the small side, so we'll just see what it looks like. Obviously, we don't want something really just small and insignificant. We want it to look, you know, to look pretty and, yeah, have a sort of awesome look rather than a sort of, you know, bit wimpy and nothingy look. Okay. I mean, that's quite pretty, isn't it? I know it is quite a small piece, but it does look quite nice. And I've got this blue lace, which I'm just wondering whether if I had a bit of blue lace somewhere, whether it would kind of just bring it together and make it, you know, come together as a kind of cohesive piece. Now, the other thing is, so this has been stitched on the sewing machine, so these are wanting to lift. So I'm going to just go along and just kind of glue these down. I'm so sorry if you can hear the dog. She's just in her bed and she's just, you know, I'm obviously disturbing her with my loud voice. So she's just making her presence known, probably saying, shush, I'm trying to sleep in here. Okay. So yeah, that's just helping this a little bit. So, okay, that's a bit better, isn't it? So then if we had the blue lace, I'm kind of thinking like along the side, and then we could have something like this here. It's quite pretty, doesn't it? Now I've also got that piece that we'd pulled in and rejected just now, so let's just see if we could have that there. I mean, this is going a little bit over the top lace-wise now, but can you ever have enough lace? I mean, you know, I do love a bit of lace, to be honest. I mean, that is, you know, it is very full-on lace, isn't it? But hey, I quite like it. So yeah, let's just go for that. So I'm going to just hot glue this down, and yeah, this is just lazy, lazy, lazy. Now I'm putting that like that over to that edge, and I'm going to snip that down quite a lot. So, you know, it's not going to look quite as big as it did. Okay, so that's kind of just toned it down a little bit. We've not got quite so much lace now. And then if we wanted to have these couple of bits here, like this, and then maybe the butterfly down there. So again, right, let's just pop this one down like that. Okay, and then this one, okay, in there like that. Okie dokie, right, loving that. And then this butterfly, I mean, we could have it in the middle or we could have it down the bottom. What is nicest? Actually now favouring the middle a bit more, funnily enough. Just move my cup, because with my cup blocking some of the light. Okay. Got a couple of rosebuds, they're not right, are they? Like, oh look, I did have more blue lace, which I didn't realise. Yeah, did not realise that. Let's just see what else have I got here. Got some like ticket bits. They're probably not really quite right either, are they? Oh, I don't know now. I'll just put in a couple more of these tickets. So again, these are just, you know, bits that are floating around on the desk. Oh, I've got this one with some blue and ivory. So, you know, colour-wise, that's pretty good, isn't it? You have it like that. Yeah, I quite like that. So just going to hot glue that ticket down, and now I'm just going to hot glue this on top of that. Okay. Now I'm going to just quickly hot glue this one down here because it's a bit flapping around. Okay, and then just hot glue this little bit here like that. Okay, because they were just, you know, bothering me a little bit because they were like lifting a bit, which was making it feel a bit, you know, chaotic. Oh, now this is some of that fabric that we used last time. I'm not saying this necessarily kind of goes anywhere. Doesn't really, does it? No. Getting a little bit carried away here. I mean, only because I'm trying to use so much stuff really from the desk that it's like, oh, let's try this, let's try that, let's try everything. I mean, that's quite pretty, weirdly enough. I know it is going across there, which is a bit strange, but quite like it. I mean, what do we think to that? It's quite nice, isn't it? So let's just do that, shall we? So I'm going to just put all of this, you know, this whole piece of bling straight down here on top of there. Okay. Like that. And then just pop some glue down here, like that. Okay. And then I'm just going to trim this up. So just trim it here at the top. And then here at that side bit. Okie dokie. Yeah. Okay. Right, I'm just going to now, oops, sorry, I'm dragging hot glue threads right the way across the desk. So just going to hot glue this one down like that. And just see. Oh, I'm just getting way too much stuff on here now, aren't I? It's, you know, it's just because where things are laying around, I'm like, oh, should I try that? Should I try that? Oh, should I try that? But yeah, so then come to the point where it's like, what are you thinking? That is like smothered in bits now. So yeah, I mean, that's quite a pretty sort of pocket or belly band, isn't it? So I'm just going to take it down here at the bottom like that. Okay. Yeah, that looks quite pretty, doesn't it? And I mean, that's quite a bit gone from the desk, isn't it? Oh, I mean, who am I kidding? Again, who am I kidding? I mean, when I say quite a bit gone, I mean, to any normal person, not a junk journaler, they'd just be like, what is wrong with you? You crazy, crazy, crazy person. Why are you thinking that you have now achieved something, you know? Why am I? You're right. Right, let's just make a little bit of ephemera here. Again, this just like bits laying around. Let's just, you know, clamp these together. You know, just another bit gone then from the desk. So, yeah. Put that bit in there. Okay. Like that. Okie dokie. Oops. Like that. Actually thinking I could probably take this bit. So I have that one there, like that. And then this one like that, I think. Yep. Again, just staple that in. Okay. Just going to take it down slightly in terms of width. So yeah, that's cute, isn't it? I mean, it could have that, but yeah, doesn't really need it, does it? So let's take that. Okay, so that's another piece gone. Right, let's have a look and see what else we've got. Okay, right. Now I've added to the pile because I've done a mass making since I last filmed. So I've got all of these bits. So again, I'm thinking, you know, let's just do very quick, easy things with these. So any that are double-sided, which actually at the moment it seems is only this one. Oh, no, two. Yeah, two double-sided ones. We could just make those little foldy envelope flips. So, okay, let's just fold the top down like that. Okie dokie. And then just, yeah, fold this up here like that. Okay, just trim that up. Okay, so that's a little piece there, ready to go. And so again, these are those, you know, Christmas freebie printables. So, you know, just really good when you can just use, you know, anything that's laying around, isn't it? So, yeah, if it kind of looks vaguely like it might go, then hey, it's going to go on there. So, yeah, this colour-wise looks, you know, pretty good. So, yeah, it's going on. It's going on. Okay. Just pop a bit of glue there and then a bit of glue here. Okay, like that. Okay. Yep. That's a nice one. Okay, next one. So we do this one here. So again, just going to fold the top. So that was my fine tapestry paper, the previous one, and this one is the Rutherford Grange papers. So yeah, very different looks, but very, very cute, aren't they? So this one, just going to ink a little bit on here. Okay, love how that one's looking, I must say. Very, very cute. Just seeing whether I've got anything that's going to look, oh my goodness, that's not right, is it? No, definitely not. We could have a wax seal. That kind of looks quite cool, actually. Yeah, quite like the wax seal. Just seeing what else I've got, you know, whether there's anything else that would go better than the wax seal. Well, the wax seal is looking pretty good right now. Is there anything else? Oh, I've got this big rosebud. That looks quite pretty. Oh, now, wax seal or the rosebud, which do we think? Oh, I really like them both. That is a tough call. Oh, I'm going to go for the wax seal. Right, okay. Okay, like that. So yeah, that one's very pretty. Okie dokie. Right, so these ones, I'm going to just make some more of those like ephemera flippy bits, because I've got quite a few bits of like vintage pieces. So these are brilliant for just, you know, making those little sort of, you know, layered up bits of ephemera. And so just going to take these and layer them up on like some of these bits. So for instance, this one, now I do need to coffee dye these because they're not looking too great. This has been coffee dyed by the looks of things on this side, but not on the other side. So let me just bring my coffee mixture in. So I thought I had actually painted some of these on the backs earlier, but no, obviously didn't. So yeah, let's do that one. And let's do the others while we're here. yeah, I wanted to come and do this because I was saying to my friend, you know, what I need to do is actually film the whole series like condensed, very condensed, because what happens is I do other videos, you know, even if it's just a mess making, that then of course accumulate more mess. So I'm never actually getting on top of the piles. So I thought I need to come along straight away and just do the whole series like within, you know, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days, and incorporate, you know, any of the stuff from like say that week's mass making, and then it's all gone. It's all gone. It's all done, you know, in one go. Because what happens is, you know, I'm filming a couple of times, then, you know, I film something else, you know, for maybe a few days. And then, of course, you know, what was my pile is now, you know, 10 times worse. So I just need to stay focused and, you know, properly film getting rid of this pile. So I've just got these little bits here as well. So I'm just going to, you know, coffee dye those as well. And then they'll be ready to include into some of these, some of these bits as well. Might as well include some of these tickets. Okie dokie. And what else have I got? Oh, I've got this purple ticket. Okay, what's this one? Okay, just got a bit here. Oh, I can't wait to work on that journal that we've been making. You know, the What's on Your Desk journal, because, yeah, really, you know, quite liked how it was coming out so far. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Now, let me just see whether I've got anything else that needs a bit of coffee on it before I put the coffee away again. Okay, I've got some more tickets here. So, yeah, let's just pull those in. I've got anything else. Oops. Sorry, just things sliding down all over the desk. No. Right, okay. So I'll just quickly do the backs of these. Well, the backs and the fronts if they need the backs and the fronts. You know, not necessarily just the backs, but yeah. Whatever needs doing, we'll just do. Okay. Okay, and that was that vintage piece anyway, so that doesn't need doing. Oh, I've got another couple of tickets there. They nearly got missed. See, you can very quickly and easily miss things, can't you? Okay, right. So, yeah. Right, okay. Let me put the coffee out the way now. Okay. Right. So, our first piece is this one. Now, we were going to mix it with this one here, weren't we? So, right, now, obviously, you know, this is now a little bit coffee drenched, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go with it, you know, even though it's a little bit soggy, because otherwise, you know, I'm just going to be here for ages. So, yeah, we're just going to go for it anyway. So, let's just cut this down. Okie dokie. Just going to tear this off. So this is vintage ephemera, actual vintage ephemera. Obviously as well, this is now also got a little bit coffee sodden, but that's okay. Oh, I'm so sorry if you can hear that little doggy making that noise. Again, I think she's just telling me, be quiet. Be quiet. I'm trying to sleep over here. Now this has got a vintage brad. Yep, an actual vintage brad. So let's use that to clamp all this stuff together. So I'm going to do that here. Let's do here like that. And then this one I'm just going to put in. Well, actually, probably should put it in like that. Okay, right. So then I'm going to just get my pokey tool. Just go right through. Oh my goodness. Can't see at all. Now, why on earth do I not pull my glasses down? It's just beyond me. I'm still just obviously in denial, thinking, oh, what? I don't need glasses. Of course, I obviously do. I obviously do, for especially things like this. Right, let's just close that up. Come on. Right. Oh dear. Obviously, because that brad's kind of old and, you know, of course it's been used before, it's wanting to, you know, come apart. So, yeah, just easier to do it as individual sheets, really. Oops. Okay. Come on. Right. Clamp all that shut together. Okay. Looking gorgeous. Love how that looks. Very, very cute. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness, I'm at 56 minutes or 58 minutes. I can't really see, but yes, a lot of minutes anyway. I only noticed because my camera is flashing low battery. So yeah, with the 56 minutes and the low battery, it's probably time to stop for today. So we have done these bits here of ephemera. So again, it's quite a bit gone. You know, it doesn't look like much, but it's all kind of mounting up and it's all adding to what's gone. So yeah, I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow for another one of these X-Pile series or X-Pile episodes. And yeah, we will hopefully kind of clear a little bit more of our stuff. And yeah, hopefully we are going to see the base of the desk soon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I hope you all have a fantastic day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, Hen.